Buenos dias and welcome to the next wee video, and I'm pleased to say we've got the sun back. Hey, the sun is back. Everyone's happy again. Anyway, today I'm going to take a run up to the car show up just outside Alicante. I think it's called Antique Auto. Quite a big show. Never been to it before, so I'm going to have a run up there and see what's going on. So I'll see you when we get there. So that's me arrived at the venue. Quite a big hall and a lot of cars and bikes in the background, so I'm looking forward to a good show here. Let's see how we get on. So it's Sunday the 9th of March. As I say, sun's back out and we're up around 17-18 degrees today, so back to being very nice, I have to say. Cracking day for a run the bike. And this is the hall, the entrance hall for the event. So you can see quite a lot happening behind me. I'm just going to have a walk around and see what catches our eye and see what's worth showing you, but suffice to say it's a big old event. There's a nice coffee table for a car buff. 350 Chevy V8. Nice wee piece for your living room or your garage or your man cave. Spares for everything. And somebody here will find a gem they've been looking for. And you can still buy noddy dogs here. Look at that. Remember, they be noddy dogs for your car in all colours too. Now I've been looking for a project. Is this the kind of thing? €1,000 for this old Montesa 150. No documents. Looks pretty complete. I wonder. And here's one of these little Moto Guzzi Hispania. €800. Something to tinker with. Now look at this, is a rare bike. Moto B 250cc, but look at that, Quattro. Look at that, a four-cylinder 250. And the red line, 12,000 RPM. That must be some buzz when that's on full tilt. And then this bike is one that's very, very common when I was a 17, 18 year old. Honda 404. And quite a nice one. And for sale. Now here's a car that was never sold in the UK. It looks like a Renault 5, but you'll see here a Renault Sietti. So it's actually a Renault 7. And what they've done was got a Renault 5 and put a boot on it. So made it a bit more practical. Because all these early hatchbacks like the Renault 5, the boot was quite small in them. and access to the rear seats was poor, so it made it a practical car, and it seemingly sold really well, but it never made it to the UK. And there's another little white one there as well, Renault 7. Have you ever seen one of them? Well, now you've seen two. So there's some quite rare cars here. A car that you seldom see, you know, in Europe, and never in Britain. Mercedes 280. But this one's had mildly customised. It's been slammed. It's probably on airbags, to be honest. It's really, really low with a nice set of wheels on it. Proper car, that. Normally you'd get American cars done up like that, but this one has been done to this German Mercedes, and I think it looks fantastic. And I've redone the upholstery inside as well, front and rear. See? And in the middle, look at that. Driving gloves and the pipe. Full set. Nice motor, I like that. Mark 1 Fiesta for sale. Good nick, €2,500. Not negotiable. So, is that worth it? No, Mark 1 Fiesta, is that worth €2,500? Let me know in the comments. I've also got some weird, oddball stuff here. So we've got something out of Mad Max, complete with heavy caliber machine gun. So obviously used off-road, that one. So yeah, something else out of Mad Max as well, by the looks of it. Weird contraptions. But imagine driving along the road and seeing that coming up behind you in your rear view mirror. You certainly wouldn't miss it, would you? So yeah, interesting stuff. Then we've got all these little Seat competition cars here on one stand. So obviously been some racing specials and sports cars. Seat 1430, maybe been a rally car at some point. And then this nice little convertible. Cars did have some style in the past, I've got to say. I'm not a fan of modern cars, I just think they're dull. They all look the same. These cars have got a bit of class about them. What do you think? Have cars lost their soul? Modern cars, do you think they're all dull and bland and horrible, and all just kind of look the same now, I think. You know, look at this. It's a pity the bonnet's open, but the E-Type Jag convertible. Can't really see it, it's just a lot of people around it. But what a stunning car in its day. The fixed head coupe is great, and the convertible's great, and this one's in particularly good condition. Then we've got the odd cars that pop up. How about a pink beach buggy? Is that you? Would you see yourself cutting about Spain in a pink beach buggy? What about an orange Volkswagen Carmen Ghia? Is that more your thing? Another little Seat here, and another one, and an older Seat in the corner here. Any of these take your fancy? Again, let me know in the comments. Then we've got this massive Ford Thunderbird with suicide doors on it, or suicide doors in the back. Never really caught on suicide doors, obviously because aptly named because of the way you had to step out into the traffic. It's a big old boat. Not my cup of tea, I've got to say, but somebody likes it enough to keep it in good condition. A purple Jag, and then a Buick LeSabre. Something I'll say here, there's some rare cars here. You know, cars we seldom see in the UK, and they've somehow managed to make their way across to Spain. Can't remember the last time I've ever seen a Buick LeSabre. Then we've got all these stands with these classic little bikes. These are all Ossas by the looks of it. And then some more other kind of classic bikes here on the side. Duxon, never heard of it. Have you heard of a Duxon? Have you heard of them? A Duxon S12 Special. So really weird brands, you know. Isomoto, with a sidecar on it, and some Montezas and things at the back. Oddball stuff here. And talking about rare stuff, look at this tiny little Renault here. I've never seen one of these before. This is probably original Fiat 500 size little car, but it's absolutely mint condition. You can't really see the back. It's almost like a Morris Minor type shape, but with a Volkswagen Beetle back end on it. There's another one. Tiny little things. And here's an even older Buick LeSabre, and this one's a convertible. The American cars, this era just looked fantastic. An old Dodge Coronet. And this is one of these Aston Martin, I think it was a Lagonda. Yeah, Aston Martin Lagonda. Again, rare car. 4-door Aston Martin. And then some Volkswagen Beetle art. So somebody's put a lot of time into making up this Beetle floor pan, and then just folding up a wire cage around it with flowers and things. Obviously not road legal, but nice work nonetheless. Volkswagen stand, mint little bus. Old Ratlook Beetle for sale, €13,500 if you're looking for a Ratlook Beetle. And then we've got this early Beetle convertible, 29,500. Sorry for all the people standing in front of stuff, but you know, the show is very busy. Now we've got lots of pinball machines for sale. You can buy everything here by the looks of it. More VW buses. And then we've got this Carmen gear which is absolutely slammed. And painted or wrapped to make it look like it's just old and rusty. €23,000. And then we've got somebody selling an old beach buggy, floor pan and body. Bargain today, it was €2,000, now down to 1,600. So a good start. Main bits are there, windshield frames there, if you're looking to build a beach buggy. And then down to my favourites, always my favourites, the proper hot rods. So 32 Ford here, Costa Kid, so that's a bit of a play on the California Kid coupe, 33 coupe that was in the Martin Sheen movie, the Costa Kid, so that's a nice one, well turned out. And then we've got another early Ford, 33 or 34, never quite sure what the difference is, but maybe somebody knows and somebody can tell me. And then a little 34 Roadster, pretty sure it's a 34 Roadster. Great to see these cars here. And then we've got a little Model A Roadster pickup. Like that, I can see myself cutting about Spain in something like that. And then a nice, well turned out, I'm pretty sure it's a 40 Ford. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but no doubt somebody will tell me. And then some more American stuff just lined up the back here. Absolutely mint. Oh, just spotted an interesting car. So this car is a Ford Fairlane Starliner. Now they've got it mid-fold. These cars were a factory retractable roof, where the whole roof folded down into the boot space and then the boot lid closed. Full four-seater in both modes, but obviously no boot space if you had the roof folded away. But fantastic engineering on that car to make the roof work. So Ford Galaxy Skyliner. Nice car, nicely turned out. And then we've got a nice row of proper old classics. You can see them here, so all Model A Fords. All fully restored by this guy Miguel Blanco, whoever he is. So he does good work, I've got to say. These look fantastic. So you can see when these shows are on in Spain, it's great to see that they're well supported, and really if you're into cars or bikes, there really is something for everyone. Well organised, clean halls. This one was €10 for the entry ticket, so you know, for a car or bike buff, that's great value for money. Don't mind paying €10 to have a nice afternoon's entertainment. Lots of car spares, lots of different cars, bikes to come and have a look at. And just when you think you've seen everything, we've got a chrome company who do chrome plating for a business, and they've decided to chrome plate everything on this bike just to show you the quality of the work. So nice advert for the work that they do. And the stuff is really good quality. So if you're looking for a chrome plater, look up Rebecca. Patches, model cars, motorcycle tyres, everything. Couple of nice wee cars for sale here. Little MG Budget. Looks like 10,000 euros. That's not a bad buy for someone, you know, to have a little Sprite. In fact, not a bad buy for someone to buy and run around the countryside on. And then we've got this Sunbeam Tiger. Well, this one's actually an Alpine. Sunbeam Alpine. And this one's 25,000. Little Merc convertible. And then this Lancia. So some of these are for sale. Ford Mercury, a little Peugeot, and then another MG. And then we've got just outside here some classic rally cars. Now this is one of these Renault 5s that had the almost rear engine, but it's supposed to be a mid-engine rally car. I remember seeing one of these found by one of these urban explorers. Found one in a garage somewhere in England. Now these are worth silly money in any condition, and there's one just lying rotting away in a garage back there, and nobody knows who owns it. Then we've got a little Peugeot. Looks like an Opel, that one. And then a proper old rally car, Mark 1 Escort. Well turned out, left-hand drive, full rally spec. Must be a hoot to drive, and it probably sounds excellent. And then just an Alfa Romeo. So nice little row of proper rally cars here. And then the last little row of cars just on the outside entrance hall is a row of American cars. So this is a Buick Riviera, known as the boat tail Buick, just because of the sort of styling of the rear window. It never really caught on. Again, makes it quite a rare car. Then we've got a nice custom Dodge. Old late 50s Cadillac. Then a sort of more modern Chevy. The ubiquitous Mustang. Then a Chevy SS 396. And right next to that, here's a really rare car, and I know I've said that about a lot, but this one is really rare. This is a Dodge Super B. Now I recently read about this actually in a magazine, and that this car was originally sold in Spain and it's got a manual, which is really rare. 383 V8 with a manual gearbox, and it was bought and recently restored. And I read that Richard Rawlings from Gas Monkey Garage was over in Europe and tried to buy it at any price, and the owner refused to sell it. I've got to say, it's a fantastic looking car. It must be great fun to drive that one. Dodge Super B. And then we've got just to finish off, we've got a Corvette here, Stingray, Chevy Corvette Stingray. Fiberglass cars, so they always seem to be in good condition. But obviously the weather here makes most of them in good condition. There you have it. Nice wee row of American classics there. When did you last see a Bultaco? Well, here's the Bultaco Owners Club. And there's loads of them here. Of all shapes and sizes. So I think it's safe to say that the car scene and bike scene, certainly classic car and bike scene in Spain, is certainly alive and well. If these shows are anything to go by, well turned out, well supported. Lots of people coming to spend €10 to come and have a wander and look around cars and bikes. So it's really nice to see, because we hear how draconian some of the rules in Spain can be, in Europe can be for older cars and bikes, but it certainly doesn't stop these owners by doing their thing. So well done to them for keeping these cars on the road and finding ways to circumvent the rules as and when they need to keep it going. So I hope you enjoyed that wee walk around the antique autos in Alicante. I certainly did. It's the kind of thing that I love to do when I used to live in Scotland. So they have these sort of car and bike shows so close. I just feel that I should go and see them. Now, if you don't like that kind of video, please let me know in the comments, because I'm thinking of moving the cars and motorcycle stuff to a different channel, because it looks as though the subscribers on this channel are only interested in what's happening in and around Spain. So I'm happy to do that, but just please give me a bit of feedback and let me know in the comments. As always, click on like and subscribe, and thanks again for watching. I really appreciate you doing that, and we'll see you all on the next video. Hasta luego.